What's up, everybody?
I'm actually so mad. I just got a question. How was it 67? Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense that it would have been that it would have been negative. Anyway, who wants to talk first?
Well, I don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Well, there was several things I wanted to mention, but
Is there any way to turn this music off?
yeah, I'll turn it off, or I'll turn it a little lower.
It's distracting me. Okay, here we go.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. So, as you all know, BWL is the new change, Bartola Football League. Um, draft talking predictions, I guess. I mean, it's gonna be a great season. I'm gonna, uh, we're gonna make predictions. I think Sam is just adjusting something. I don't know, but it's like we're making predictions.
I'm back. What have you been saying?
Oh, I was just like saying that this talk is going like from based on the title, it's going to be like draft talk and predictions.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking about the
I got my
draft
trusty
stuff,
dusty paper with me.
and then predictions for the future, and then we might just play around a little bit, have some fun. So, first of all, that music is a little annoying.
Yeah,
Turn it off.
yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, I want to say, uh, bye to Oakland. It was a big moment in sports history today,
Mm-hmm.
and
Moving to Vegas.
yeah, I disagree with that, but I mean, I don't really have a huge say in what goes on in the professional sports
Yeah,
world.
but like that, the city of Oakland was not giving them any help. Like the Raiders. Like the Raiders were not getting any they weren't getting any help from like the stadium was always like nasty. They
Yeah,
weren't getting any money from um, the city, but like so they just had to make the move because their stadium was just terrible. And
I think a better move would have been to sold the team.
yeah, because they aren't under good ownership.
Yeah. Hmm. Also, congratulations to Colby Hoover for being drafted
Oh yeah, big time.
first, first overall pick in the 2024 draft. This thing is not long enough. Well, um,
What just happened?
I don't know. Oh, but yeah, big congratulations to Colby. Will that thing not stay in place?
Hmm.
To Colby.
Yeah, big congrats. He's gonna be a good asset to our team this year, and he signed a 2 year deal. Hoping to get him back for maybe longer. I have some ideas for this year, like not just like game wise, but like field wise, like for fans and stuff, like fan interaction. So I have a ton of ideas for that. Like I'm writing in a journal right now. This is gonna be like the Sharks journal,
Mm-hmm.
and um, yeah, we got like we have a like this is just like right now. I just wrote down our ideal roster trade ideas just for the preseason and our biggest need and like just stadium or not stadium but like field stuff. So like our home field is going to be Hamilton Crossing Park. Um,
Is this like confirmed for sure?
I mean, it's just what we're thinking. If we don't,
That's not always going to be open during the entire season, though.
what do you mean? It's always open.
Yeah, but there's going to be people there sometimes. Like if it's during which specific field are you talking about?
I was thinking that we're not doing like it on a baseball field because I feel like getting the right dimensions, like, and also I feel like doing it in like a field. I want to do it in a field, like,
Okay.
and then people
Are
can
you
like
thinking
see
about that soccer field?
kinda.
Well, there's a problem. There's not a wall there.
Why would there
Alexa,
need to
shut
be a
up.
wall? Why would
Uh,
there need to be a wall?
home run.
Yeah, true.
I want to go back to Colby, by the way, though. Even if
Okay.
he doesn't work out, he has insane potential, and he would be really good for trade bait as well.
Oh yeah, that is that's trade bait. That's a good play because if he's not working out, if he's not producing anything, it's either we're getting rid of him or we're gonna try and get like something out of him. You know,
Yeah,
like I don't know, just like cutting him from the team would work, but like trying to get something out of him because we didn't draft him first round if we didn't see potential in him and
yeah.
like
So,
value in him. So
and
like
I already know we're interested
yeah,
if anything were to arise, and I think the other two teams don't care or don't really know as much, or other three teams. Goodness, I forget there's five now. Um, but I feel like he would be a really good use of trade bait. There's a lot of players that they're at their potential, and Colby has potential. So if you need something quick, like if you're at the deadline and you're not doing as good as you hope, it would be really good to get that quick production rather than having to wait a little bit.
but you see, what if he turns out to be like a future star and we missed out on like we traded him and we missed out on him being a star. Hang on,
O-
I'm trying to find something.
Or you could have a 2021 Eddie Rosario and be like what wasn't he sort of mid during the regular season, and then came to the Braves and like literally went off winning NLCS MVP, and then has slowly died down towards the years, but he's come and like produce when he needed it. You could have someone like that and use Colby as bait to get someone like that.
But who would be that person? I mean, you know,
Maddox is good sometimes. He can produce sometimes.
he can produce, but like most of the runs that he scored in the playing series, that was just off of walks, and
Yeah.
he did
Um,
he did get a couple hits, and then I don't know about pitching wise. I mean,
Pitching, you wouldn't need a pitcher. Here's how I'm seeing it play out. If you get rid of Colby, then obviously this won't work. But I'm seeing you as number one, and then Colby as the number two.
yeah, that's what I put down. But I remember playing blitzball with Colby, and like I know blitzball and wiffball are different, but like he kept
I can't hardly,
walking.
I can't throw a blitz ball to save my life.
Yeah, but he kept walking us. So, he is my second spot, but we're gonna have to see. Are we doing a preseason?
Yeah, I think after the awards show, we might have a little preseason game.
Okay, so I think we put him on the bump for a, a preseason game because like I know my potential. I know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know what Colby's gonna do.
I'm starting. I think I'm starting Brian for the preseason game, and then inning two, I'll start Lane, or not start, but inning two, I'll put in Lane for relief, and then we'll see which one of them did the best, and we'll keep them in. If they both uh, did a little rough, then I'll come in and close it out.
Yeah, and I think that preseason games are like just knowing, and then we can get
Yeah,
some work in. Like I feel like preseason games are crucial because like
yeah,
to coaches too because
yeah.
you know you don't want to put somebody on the bump knowing that they're not knowing if they're going to walk somebody or be like terrible. So, you know, preseason is like at least one preseason game. Um,
We'll just do one.
yeah, because and I kind of know Micah as a pitcher. I mean, but we're gonna start Colby and see what he can do, um, and then go from there.
Also, what I was thinking, do you think Colby has potential to be rookie of the year?
Yeah. Yeah,
You
definitely.
think he will be rookie of the year?
Yeah.
I think probably so too. Who do you think is winning this year? It's right now. I think it's close between Maddox and Micah. I haven't checked in a few days. I think Micah's leading.
Okay. Well, honestly, they both had pretty good seasons. I mean,
Mhm.
Maddox only but
Fox
Maddox
Sports.
only went in one game, and he was only a one man show. So, you know,
Yeah,
and
but you see, Maddox had to carry a whole team. Micah was not really producing as much as was hoped, and then Maddox sort of um, did produce. Did he had a decent knuckleball? Micah walked me what 18 times in a row, and a lot of stuff happened with
but you
Micah
see
that
that
I feel like
that was also his first time ever pitching a wiffle ball.
yeah, and Maddox did pretty good his first time ever pitching a wiffle ball.
Yeah. Obviously they both did good. Offensively, I think I don't know. I think that Maddox was actually pretty scary during the All Star game. I'm not gonna lie. He
Well,
was making contact.
I was scared sometimes, but he always pulled through when it was needed.
Yeah, definitely. And he was a clutch. He has high clutch. And um,
It was just I gotta work if I don't know. By the way, I invited Colby to join. He might join us a little later.
gotcha.
But um, I sort of had to yell at Maddox and for holding the ball after pitching. You don't hold a ball. You leave those on the ground because what happened is it just bounced off the ball and he couldn't catch it. It was an easy pop up, but so he does make a couple mistakes sometimes. But I feel like overall he is a good player.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like him being alone. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't think he's. I'm not saying this in a bad way,
Hmm.
but I'm saying that I don't think he's coach material. I think that
I
he.
understand what you're saying. He
Yeah.
doesn't. He expressed to me in the summer that he didn't take it really as seriously as we did, and that's more he cared about it, but not like extremely. And I feel like that's more of a player's point of view than a coach's
Mhm.
point of view.
Like the coach goes out there and
Hmm.
and like is the main star of the team, and I feel like if Maddox getting Landon right,
I don't know about being the main star of the team. I feel like if you take the Eagles, you got Dallas Allen would probably be their best player, but you have Daniel Schultz as their uh, um, captain,
yeah,
and Schultz is crazy. Schultz is in the MVP discussion for sure, but last year Schultz wasn't that great, and he still was the captain. So I don't feel like it has to be the best player on the team. Probably the most mature and most business minded, though.
he and they got Landon right.
I believe no, no. Caleb got Landon. Maddox
But
got
Maddox didn't draft.
That's right. Maddox got nobody. So Maddox has
He,
Lane and Colt, or not Lane, Matt and Colt. Colt's probably going to show up to maybe one game. Matt has asked me multiple times about it though, so I feel like Matt would probably show up to some.
so Matt and Colt would still maintain their
Yeah, because
rookie.
they never played a game.
They never did. Yeah.
No,
What about Caleb? He played one game.
he's still he's still technically would be a rookie. Let's say you have to play what 6 games to not be a rookie.
So that would mean Micah's still a rookie.
Yeah.
So everybody's still a rookie, but except for us.
Mm, let's say you have to play at least 2 games.
So Micah's not a rookie.
No,
Caleb is still a rookie. Maddox isn't.
because six
Okay.
games is a lot for a short season that we had last year. This year
Yeah.
it's extended, but last year it was a pretty short season. So let's just say 2. Because 6 games was the whole season last year.
Yeah. It was. We picked up Micah about like May.
Mm. Uh,
It was when
y'all,
we went
you
on the
you got
camping trip.
Micah when you went camping with me. That was April, I think.
April. Okay.
We only played January, February. We didn't play in February. We played
Because I
January,
remember we
March. So we only played 2 games. It was 3 games in the season, but the second one was just auto since nobody showed up.
nobody showed up for the third game except for us.
So was it the third game? No, but we were playing against each other in the third game.
Hmm. Yeah.
They had a so how that works, I don't know if like y'all understand or if I've just said it to Mason. I don't know who I've said it to. If neither team shows up, then it's put in as like tied at 1-1, and it is doesn't count. The game doesn't count.
Yeah. And if one team
Or
does show up,
tied 0-0 actually, because it said that it won't go into stats if we end up doing stats at some point.
and if one team does show up and one doesn't, that counts as a win for the team that does show up, right?
Yeah, it's a 1-0. It's a 1-0 win if the team does show up and the other one doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a good season this year. I'm excited because we have more people than like how many people have we added in the last 2 years? We've added Micah,
10,
Maddox,
I think.
10. I mean that's insane
In the
because in
last 2 years, you said?
2 years.
Okay, Caleb, Micah, Maddox, Lane, Matt, Colby. Supposed to believe everybody didn't. Jack, 7, I think. Landon, 8. Colt, did I say Colt?
I don't
9.
think so.
I don't know. I said anyway, 8 or 9. And then Levi would have made it 9 or 10, but he changed his mind. I don't know.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who do you think is gonna be the last team in like the team that doesn't make the playoffs this year?
I feel like the Embers probably.
Like Caleb's team.
Bec- yeah, because
Caleb doesn't show up.
yeah, and also I feel like jacking the well, I need to start referring to them by team names because there's multiple people. Except Jack is just one person. Anyway, the Warriors and the Embers I feel like are on the same caliber, but
Oh yeah,
the Embers Landon doesn't respond to anything, and Caleb rarely responds and rarely shows up.
but if we get a
So
team together,
mhm. If they get someone that comes, I feel like they'd be better. But they don't have anyone that comes, and Jack would come. So I feel like just Jack versus them, or like the Warriors versus the Embers, would give the Warriors a win and already put them above. I feel like my prediction is that they only have like one game where they actually even show up to.
who Jay or the
No,
Embers?
the Embers.
I mean that it makes sense because like Caleb didn't show up at all last year. Landon didn't respond, but we're not hating. We're just saying stuff like if they're watching.
Hmm.
But yeah, who do you think is gonna be at the top? I mean, because
Well, what I was gonna say is
yeah, you go
the
on.
Sharks. The Sharks are like the Yankees, they're the villains. They're the Dodgers, they can't be beat. And they're the Braves, literally anyone on their team instantly becomes good. They're like the three best teams combined into one.
Who us?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
And then the Pilots I feel like are like last year's Phillies, just can't keep up.
I mean, y'all finished the season 3-3 last year. I mean,
But one of those losses should have been a win,
yeah.
and two of those losses were against y'all. So technically it should have been 4-2, and then against y'all was like a given.
But we
So
still count that game as a loss. So
yeah,
it's
but it because you can't umpire.
shut up. It was that night. But um, So 3-3, and then the two losses last year from the regular season. So y'all still 3-5 on your all-time list. Um, so are y'all hoping to?
Didn't the Cowboys only win one game the whole year?
Yes.
Well, again, when they played the Embers, they won too, but that didn't count.
Yeah.
No, no, that was a no-show for either team.
Hmm.
Wait, are the Braves playing tonight?
No. Tomorrow. But
Hold on, hold on.
they're playing tomorrow.
Look,
Hey, my dad. Hey, my dad is calling me. Hang on.
okay, hold on. I'll. So, while he does that, let me check and see real quick something. Okay, great. So, looking forward, we got the playoffs. I think probably the playoffs will end up being like definitely the Sharks at the number one seed. It's going to be 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3, just like a typical playoff scenario. So I feel like it's going to be Sharks versus the 4 seed, probably the Warriors, which they're going to get absolutely demolished. And then it would be the Pilots versus the Cowboys, which will have a rerun of last year's play-in series, which would be really fun for a 5-game series this time instead of just a 3-game series. So that'd be really cool to do. Colby's getting back to me and saying he can't join the thing. The live. I was trying to get our first overall draft pick to join, but he's not gonna be able to. It'd be really great to talk them to him though. Oh, my bad, Mason. My bad, Mason. I forgot I had to put you back on manually.
Uh, um, I'm excited about this season.
Yeah,
Awkward silence.
you want to talk since I just talked for a while?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um.
okay. Colby's watching a movie. That's why he can't.
Okay.
I
So
said I said maybe next time he can join. So next live stream we do, which I think will be in October, and that'll be. I was gonna try to get the schedule released a little early and go for it now, but it was a little too on the spot, and I had homework. So we'll get that in October when we do the stream in October. I think we'll try to do like how there's a game every month. We'll probably try to do a stream every month of the off season.
guys, I actually have some big news. Like huge news.
Hmm.
So sorry.
What?
We got cards.
Oh
Finally.
yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I have contacted several different Instagram accounts. Um, none of them have gotten back to me, but I've contacted about custom bats, custom strike zones, and cards. Well, I
Well,
texted them last night, so we'll see if any have answered now. Nobody's answered. Nobody's even opened it.
well, we got the Mason Brown card right here. BWL. I'm, it's a homemade card. It's not
Yeah,
much,
it's fine. No, it looks good.
but we might sell these at Sharks games,
Ooh,
like the complete set.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
So here's our Instagram account. Y'all should follow. That light is bright.
Yeah. I can't see it.
It's backwards, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay. It's alright. So just tell them the Instagram.
Hmm. It's. I'll put it in chat. Just knocked my computer. Uh, Insta would be BWL underscore. No, I'm sorry. Mason, you made me start texting in the private chat.
My bad.
That's our Insta. What is that? What is that logo? Are you seeing that?
Is that like a squid?
Oh, it's because I sent it from yeah, because it sent it to both YouTube and Twitch. It's the Restream logo though.
Are we on Twitch right now?
We're on both YouTube and Twitch. Sorry. I'm actually going to Kansas
When?
soon.
Like how soon?
I legally can't say that, or my house might get robbed.
Text me.
You know when.
I don't.
Okay, whatever. Um. Oh, y'all stay safe out in that storm too. By the way.
Yeah, my dad's working in it.
Let's go with the red. Oh, my fault. I did not mean to do that. No, that's not what I wanted.
Women.
Bro, what? I wanted that thing. Why is it not listening to me? Bro, that's what
Hey,
I wanted. That works. Actually, I don't love that.
I like it.
Oh, oh, okay.
Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Okay, so this season, what are you expecting to happen trade wise? Or do you have any plans, or are you expecting any other teams to do anything? What are you hoping for?
Um, Probably position players. That that's on my top here. Here's my top needs: pitchers who can also play the field.
So, like you,
Yeah, you too.
yeah, we haven't really seen how players can play the field really because we haven't had a field aspect of it since until this year. So
Yeah.
this is going to be new for everyone. But I feel like what year is Micah in? Out of what?
What do you mean?
How long was his contract and what year is he in?
It's through 2027.
Right. So I think unless we can find someone else to cover, I think this won't last much past 2028. Um, obviously we'd hope so, but
Yeah.
it'd be a little difficult being in college and all that stuff too. To come down, we don't know where everyone else is gonna go. But if we can get someone to cover it, I'd love to still be like a manager sort of a team. Only be able to do a few games, maybe summer. But if I can get someone to cover, we could continue it. But haven't had talks about that at all. Um, Probably since we'd both be in college, I'd probably hand it down to Colby. I talked to him about that a little bit already.
Sounds good.
But so 2027, that's basically the entirety of the foreseeable future of this league. So you're really locking him in as a franchise player. What if something happens to him,
Who?
Micah?
Uh, I don't think nothing serious is gonna happen to it. Like you mean injury wise?
That or just skill wise?
Trading is always an option. I feel like um if somebody's trading, they might want to trade long term or short term. I don't know. Um,
So sorry.
no, you go.
So you said 2027. What was his contract in money wise? And so
I'll pull
like
it up.
another team would have to take on that contract. Would that be something that another team would want?
Hang
That would
on.
be 2027. We started this year, 2024, 2020. Are you paying him for this year?
Let me see.
4. That would be 4 years if you did, and 3 years if you didn't. I think probably, or maybe a half a salary.
All right. This was the contract to Micah. The Sharks are offering you a 3-year contract plus cash considerations, and then we changed it to 4. And we're gonna talk with him about the cash considerations soon.
So, what are you thinking though, as a coach, from your standpoint? Because I feel like that would have to be out there for a team to even consider wanting to pick him up trade wise. Because if you don't even know how you're paying him, nobody's going to want to take that because they'd have to take on his contract, and if it's like there'd have to be a number on it by the time that happens. No one's going to even be interested because I don't know, you could throw out like $100 a year, and then they'd have to take on that. They wouldn't want that. So, what are you
Okay.
thinking? What? Give me a
Here's the thing.
range.
Here's the thing. We're gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him about it. Obviously, we're paying Colby $20 a year.
Which
Or
is a lot for a local league.
no, $10 a year actually.
Oh,
10.
that's not what he said. He said it was 20.
It's it. He signed a 2-year $20 deal.
So he said, yeah, he thinks you're paying him 40. So I was literally offering him, I think it was $26 for 3 years. 27 for 3 years.
Yeah, I think he was looking more. Um,
Short term. That's what he said to me.
yeah, definitely short term. And
And I want a franchise player out of him, so I wouldn't liking that a whole lot.
honestly, can I be honest?
Hmm.
Once this 2 years is done, I don't think Kobe's coming back to the Sharks. I already feel it in my
He doesn't
bones.
want to, I don't think. He wants to explore free agency. He wants this to be as much of a professional league as he can get it, and he wants to be like, when Juan Soto went to the Yankees. He wants to make a huge splash in whatever's going on.
Yeah, because or he could be the Bryce Harper of the team, being a young man who is
Hmm.
absolutely crushing everything. The Bryce Harper of the team, who Bryce Harper was young and he absolutely dominated. So you know, and Bryce Harper was getting booed in his first plate appearance. That was
I'm,
how
I'm gonna
good he
boo
was.
Colby just because.
That was how good Bryce Harper was. He got booed by the opposing team.
Oh, I thought he was booed by his home team.
No, he played his first game in L.A.
Oh, so
But
I think Trey. Sorry. Go
no,
ahead.
you go ahead.
I was just gonna. If you were gonna say something, was fine. I was just trying to come up with something because there's a little silence. I was gonna say something about my own team, but you continue first. I'll say that after.
Colby. Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think he's coming back unless he becomes a franchise player,
Hmm.
like, or he could be a Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman was a franchise player and then he just went away. So, you know,
Mm. So I think for the pilots, we're probably looking at we're open to trade anyone. I think probably Brian's from the block, if anyone.
honestly, can I say
Because
something?
yeah, first of all, Brian hasn't really had any experience playing baseball. Period, much less wiffle ball with a higher. Well, it's not higher velo, but it's at a shorter distance, so it appears higher to the eye. So higher velo plus more movement, plus it is slightly different with a smaller field and the pitching and stuff. So he's not used to that at all. So you can
Yeah,
say
and
what you want to
also,
say.
I don't think it was a smart move for y'all to get Brian.
I don't know. He seems like he really cares. He like not really cares about it, but like he would be the type of person to like actually. I don't know. actually show up, and I want someone that'll show up rather than someone that's good because I'd rather have a consistent player than a sometimes superstar. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. But here's the thing. Um, with Brian, he's had no experience whatsoever.
Hmm.
Whatsoever. And you're going to have to add him to the lineup. And I feel like if he does so bad that it's just an extra out each time, like I'd rather have a one man team than a two-man team that just he gets
Yeah,
out every single time. You know.
with our baseball team, you know who I'm thinking of.
Mm-hmm. Coach's son.
So I feel like with in the long run, probably if we're gonna trade him a little early, so that he doesn't appear as bad to other teams. Because and also anything can happen, but I feel like if he does take a downward spiral, we'd rather not have that with us. Uh, if he does do good for another team, great. But like, I'd rather get something out of him before he does go into that spiral.
Yeah. And you never know. He might turn out to be like a good player. And
Hmm. I'll probably work with him in the preseason game. Uh, I'm probably gonna not bat for the first inning just so that they can get more at bats. Because
yeah,
I can practice on that field all the time whenever I want, but they can't really, and they don't have. I assume they don't have good access to wiffle balls. Lane might, I don't know, but I highly doubt Brian would. Um, Plus that field, they need to get used to that, so I'll probably not bat in the first inning.
yeah. I mean, it. I don't know. I think Brian might be a good player, but if it was me, I probably would have left the draft with Landon instead of Brian.
See, the thing is, again, I feel like that would be a waste of a pick though, because he doesn't even answer, much less show up. But yeah. So why didn't you pick Landon? Why did you pick Colby? What made you like Colby so much
Kobe. Okay.
instead of
I,
Landon?
okay. Here's the thing. Landon, you
Because I
know,
agree with you, I would have gotten him too.
um, Landon. First thing, he doesn't show up. He doesn't respond, and then hang on.
I'm
So
gonna
he
actually
doesn't.
text him real quick and ask him if he even realizes he was drafted.
Yeah. But he doesn't show up. But I do think he's a great player. But I think with all the stuff going on, like baseball wise in his life, I think that Colby would have been a better choice because I like Colby. He's a good clubhouse dude. He's a competitive dude. He doesn't like to lose. And yeah, I just like Colby.
Yeah, I like Colby too. I think that was a really good first pick and deserving, and I
Hmm.
feel like he'll be
He definitely did deserve it. I mean,
mhm.
heck, he's just he's a good dude. I love the way he plays. He's got a devastating curve. Um, he's gonna be a good player,
Mhm.
and I'm excited to see him play. Um, but going back to um, our thing, um, our home field is probably going to be Hamilton Crossing Park,
Mhm.
and the home opener for us is going to be $3 a person since it's a big event,
Yeah.
and then other regular seasons games is just going to be 150. and then you can buy a season ticket for us, which go into every game for $7.
Okay.
And
Wait, 150 is in $1.50, right?
yes,
By the way, he answered. He said, "I said, hey, you realize you're drafting in BWL Bartok Football League. You mentioned you wanted to play, so we added you to the draft. You're on the Embers, Eastern Embers." He said, "Okay." That's all. He literally said, "Okay."
but our goal this season is to raise $75.
We haven't sold anything to my knowledge for merch wise, but I want to say yet again, and I'll put that in here. QR codes. Put that right there. Put that right there. Yep,
It's covering me.
that's fine. Um, we're gonna move it around like that.
Okay. Um.
And so right here, let me go to. Oh, we got a chat. Oh, it's me. Um, we're gonna. How do I do that? Okay, I'm gonna check and see if we have anything. But what were you about to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say we're gonna be selling stuff at games too,
Hmm.
and so like, um, I think it's gonna be a fun season. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
and so we're not just doing tickets; we're also gonna be selling stuff there.
yeah, and I can. If you want to buy like clothes that you want, if you want to sell at the game, you can do that. I'll let you do that. You can. I don't know. I guess you'd have to upcharge them since you'd be buying them from the league, and if you'd want to make profit yourself. But
Yeah,
this doesn't. The profit does not go to me. Profit goes to the league. I don't use this for personal use whatsoever.
yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing because the more money we get, the more money we can spend on players.
Hmm.
And
Well, not just players, but really equipment for the league. So league funds are used for the league only, not for teams, not for personal use. It's used for the league and for bats, balls, bases, jerseys, strike zones, foul poles, walls, fields, field equipment, uh, all the stuff like that. And so funding for teams if necessary, but that would be at the very bottom of the list.
yeah, I, I said that 25% of our money goes to um, funding the team. Like, well, this is gonna be like the Sharks' money
Hmm.
because like um, we want to we want to be the we want to go out and get good players, and we also want our um, service to be nice at like the games,
Hmm.
and we want to have good service so more people come back. And like a variety of stuff like cards, food, sign stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
and we could do like bids and stuff because you can't just put something for like 150 and expect like some. I mean, somebody might buy it, but like they might not think our signature is worth $150.
150? I
Yeah.
thought you meant $1.50.
No, 150. So like start the bid at like $1 and see where it goes because
Yeah.
like if you like put it too high, they're not gonna buy it. If you put it too low, you're not getting enough value out of it. So
Yeah.
I feel
So,
like
yeah, sorry.
there you go.
Finish your sentence. I'll say it after.
Oh, I was just saying bids. I feel like bids, even if they do go a little bit higher than, I feel like bids help like the average because you don't want to set it too high or you don't want to set it too low. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Right now I'm designing a Sharks phone case actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I'll send it to you. It'll be on the main league thing, but if you want to start like secondhand selling that, you could do that too. I think it's clear. No. How does this work? I don't get this. This is a lot weirder than what I'm used to. But anyway, there's gonna be a lot of merchandise opportunities. Um, and shout out to the same two viewers that have been watching this whole thing. One of them was watching like 30 minutes into the countdown too.
It isn't me.
It's not.
No.
The one that was watching 30 minutes into the countdown is on Twitch, and the other one's on the YouTube. But yeah, so there's gonna be merchandise opportunity and such.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm excited about like this season because we're gonna have. We're hoping to get crowds at least 15 people a game
Hmm.
because 15 times $1.50.
Uh, that would be
$22.
$22.50.
Yeah, 22.50 cents. So like that's $22.50 raised, and then we're gonna have like food and stuff like that. And I don't want to overcharge, but I don't want to undercharge too. That way, I'm not getting any profit for
Yeah,
the team because like, and especially with like Micah, if Micah goes off this year, we're gonna pay him, and if Colby goes off this year, we're gonna be paying him the same. But like, I feel like,
you're already paying Colby though.
mhm.
But you mean like upcharge their
And I feel like
salary? Yeah.
during Colby's free agency, if we get enough money, like we could be offering like $100 for him if he's that type of player. Like, and if he's not, we might offer like 25 a year. But we just offered him 20 um,
Hmm.
over the 2 seasons.
The
We
contract I
didn't
was offering him was getting him. We considered one that was 80, or
80.
we considered one that was over 100 actually for the total. But the one we finally settled on was $81, and then he ended up denying that. He was mentioning that all the profit would go to his parents though, so
Why his parents?
to help them.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah.
So Kobe will get his pay at the end of the season for me, and Micah. I'm thinking about just paying him $5. To be honest,
Like total?
for this season because he played like 3 games, not including the World Series. Actually, you know what? And if he does good next season, we might bump that up to 20 because this is rookie season, and we don't want to pay too much for him. You know,
Mhm.
and we're paying Colby $10 a year. I say put Micah like down at 5 a year, and then if he like, I say next year once we start getting money, I say put it at maybe 15. Colby signed a $20 2 year contract, so he's gonna get paid $10 a year each year for those 2 years. But Micah, we didn't make a set amount of money, so I'm thinking
Mhm.
about like changing that, like
I haven't
based on how.
offered I haven't offered anyone anything.
Yeah, but um, we're thinking about paying him a set amount of money for like how he does that year, and I think that I don't know. We might pay him $6 this year, and then if he does like phenomenal, wins MVP next year, which is low, we might pay him like 30. I don't know, but we
Mhm.
don't want to go wasting our money though
Yeah.
on people who will underperform, and so not just to make somebody stay. Like Colby, if he bats like 150, but like we need him I don't know what I'm saying, but like
Yeah.
we feel like we need him. Like I don't want to like offer him a ton of our money and waste all of our money on him. And because like if we do like offer him a ton of money and he accepts it, we probably can't trade him because if he's doing bad and he's getting paid a lot of money, nobody's gonna want to take on that pay
Yeah.
and
That's a risk of paying a lot though.
and yeah, nobody's gonna want to take on the pay and then for a player that's batting 150 each season. Like you're not gonna want to do that. But like if it's an MVP, yeah, sure. Obviously I'm not getting paid. I don't want to get paid. I want to pay my players,
Yeah. Well,
which
who
I
would even
might.
pay you though?
What?
Who would even pay you though?
Yeah, who would? So, um, I'm content with my role in this. But yeah, I'm content with my role. Um,
Mhm.
this is gonna be a fun season. I hope. But this is like money is something that um, I think is going to play a crucial role in the next, like in the future seasons,
Yeah.
because now money's getting involved in the league,
Mhm.
and like yeah, contracts are getting made, and it's just gonna be a huge role, and if you're a one man team, you might not be getting as much money as like pulling in as much money. What's up, Alvin?
Oh, I didn't even I was so confused when you said that.
Uh,
That
what's
must
up,
be the
Alvin?
YouTube. Oh, that's the Twitch person that's been watching.
Uh huh.
Wait, you got any questions or anything?
About the league, because we'd love to have you like watch our games. Follow us at BWL Wiffleball. Barto,
Wiffle
BWL Barto
Wiffle
Wiffleball.
underscore B Wiffle underscore BWL for Instagram.
We're doing good. We're live streaming.
Mhm.
Hey, Mike, you want to say anything?
Hey,
Never
we got
mind.
a player in here.
Yeah, hey. Is anybody
Yo,
on this
Micah.
thing?
Yeah. Hey, we're doing good today, Alvin.
Alright, well,
I'm
I'll see
about
ya.
to release the Sharks phone case
Yeah, Mike.
on the on the store.
In mind,
Pacific.
if you increase a little bit of the artwork, let's try with the.
It's only going to be released for iPhones though.
Did you see Alvin's
Can you drop your Discord and chat if you're interested?
no, the bottom one. The one by one under it.
My
In
mind
mind,
is
if you increase a little bit of the artwork, like starting up with the basic stuff that is the logo and banner, then your channel grows because your viewers and followers are attracted to your profile.
so
All
this
right.
is my personal Twitch account, but I like to post our wiffle ball stuff on the personal Twitch account as well. But the YouTube that is actually connected to this as well is for the wiffle ball only. I have a personal YouTube and a wiffle ball YouTube, but I like to only have like one Twitch because I don't really post a lot on it. So I just throw all this stuff on Twitch.
Yeah.
And then Discord, we do have a Discord um server actually. My camera's not being kind to me. We do have a Discord server. I'll drop that in chat. Yeah, sure. Let me get that pulled up. Mason, you wanna let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Alvin, are you interested in wiffle ball and sports and stuff like that as a whole? And then for you specifically, Mason, um, how is it looking? Are you hoping to three-peat this year? Do you think that's a possibility? Do you think that
Yeah. Yeah.
do you think that's a high chance, or do you think
High
I feel
chance.
like y'all
High chance.
compared to football would probably be like y'all are equal to the Chiefs probably right now.
High chance. High chance. Because
Though
you know.
sorry.
Oh no, you go. You go real quick.
I was just saying, well, people are like starting to doubt the Chiefs a little bit in their request for the three-peat. Do you think that people would have a reason to doubt y'all, or do you think there should be higher confidence?
There should be higher confidence because we just picked
I
up
think so too.
the the higher draft pick, and if he turns out to be who he who he's expected to be, I feel like that is going to be a crucial role in this three-peat.
Hmm.
Alvin
I'm
said yes, he's interested.
Yeah, I see. Discord is being dumb. There it is. So I'm gonna open up our server. I don't know what it's called, and then I'm gonna put it in the chat. We don't we haven't done a whole lot on it, but it does exist. Um, I actually forgot about it until you mentioned that. So thank you, Alvin. It's what it is. Okay, SWO Wiffle. I need to change it. Is there a way to change the name? Settings overview. Yep, there we go. Just change to B. Escape. So what do you want on like the name of it? Or actually, yeah. Save changes. Escape. The little thing. What's
Oh,
that
he
thing?
does. Hey, he does work. Like he can make our new logo.
Oh, that's cool. A new logo. What's wrong with the original?
It
I made I made it. That's me. Invite.
Yeah, but like he's saying that, like we can check out some of his work and see if we're interested.
He does what? Where did he say
He
that?
does like artwork to like people's logos and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so like, and he's saying like to drop the Discord because um
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to do that. I don't use Discord a lot, so I'm still figuring this out. But uh,
yeah, I think that'd be cool. Like just to see some of his art and
oh,
see if we're
there's the thing.
interested.
I'll copy that, put that down there, and right there.
There you go, Alvin.
So that's out there now. I released it a few months ago on YouTube, I think, but that's about it. There's nothing really on there, but we can turn it into something. That would be good.
Yeah, because like post on it regularly.
Yeah, I enjoy doing like graphic design though. I use what do you use to do your stuff, Alvin? And he just joined. That's cool. And he sent me a friend request too. But we'll put that aside for now. So I use Canva. I have like the paid version through uh the it's like an education version. It's not education, but like through that you get the all the pro features. So he just
He
joined.
said I've sent you a friend request.
I see.
Kindly.
I saw that. I'm gonna create a channel in here. We're gonna call that predictions. And at some point we can go through here and like review some of the stuff people have posted in here. Um, so what do you think is the probability that the pilots can at least win the first round? I was talking while you were gone talking to your dad. Um,
To my dad?
yeah, when you were talk on the phone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was saying that it'll how it's looking out is it'll probably be Pilots versus Cowboys, a rematch of this year's play-in series for the first round of the playoffs this year. So how are you thinking about that? What do you think is going to end up there? Do you think I have a chance at winning, or do you think it'll be like against Embers? How do you think that'll fare if the Cowboys get an upset and make it into the World Series? Do you think they have a chance against the Sharks?
I think okay. I think the Sharks are gonna be the number one seed. The Pilots are gonna be the number two seed. Um
It's going to be 1 seed at 4 seed and 2 seed at 3 seed.
two seed to three seed. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then Cowboys are gonna be the third seed, and then I think based on how the history of Caleb and Landon, I think it's gonna be the Warriors and um, the Sharks, which is but
What?
that they're a new team and it's
What?
Jack.
What are you laughing about?
Jack broke his foot playing baseball.
Oh,
So
I saw your request, Alvin.
You now eligible to get it for chess.
but yeah, I think it's gonna be you and me in the World Series again. I mean,
Probably.
you never know, but the way things are turning out right now, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like is there a probability sorry, is there a probability of the Cowboys pulling an upset against the Pilots? And then what if Pilots don't even make the playoffs? How is that going to look?
Oh no! Oh no! I thought that was you.
Are you saying that the pilots aren't going? Like, what if?
Yeah, I'm saying what if that happens? How would that turn out? That would be most likely the um
Like, if they don't make the playoffs at all?
yeah, that would probably be most likely the Cowboys versus the Embers, or the actually Cowboys and Warriors. How would that look?
What do you mean? How would that look like on a fan base for like
Well,
the?
do you think who would have a higher chance at winning? I think probably the Cowboys. But if you look at the Warriors, they got Jack, and you said Jack is very confident, and Maddox just doesn't seem to care a whole lot. He was like twerking in front of the camera. He jokes a lot, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's mature. I don't think. I feel like this should be a league where it's like professional. I take this serious. I take this serious. And
Oh look, I'm looking at Discord. You ain't said nothing.
I don't think goofing off. I don't I don't think it's funny. Like during a big game like that too. Like I take it serious. So like it kind of irritates me when people like go like I don't mind, but like when you're doing it like for like the whole game, like it kind of gets on my nerves.
Yeah. Um. Let's see. So, is Jack good at hitting the ball? You've seen him. I haven't. Because that would be a really strong suit against Maddox to be able to hit the ball. Because Maddox sort of almost lobs it in there. If Jack can hit it, he'll have a really strong edge against him.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think Jack can hit well, but just not like if he's getting lobs, like I feel like he can hit it. But like pitching wise, I don't think Jack is like top notch. I don't think he's all that. But
Alvin, is this your own work, or I mean, it's got a bunch of uh watermarks on it. Is that your own work, or is what? Like, how
let me
is
see.
this? I'll screen share. Is that okay, Alvin? We'll wait for the delay to catch up.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year. But the predictions, I feel like yeah, the Sharks are gonna be number one. I mean, that's my prediction. Pilots are gonna be number two. Um, the Cowboys, if they can, I actually don't know about the Cowboys being third.
You don't? You don't think who would be ahead of the Cowboys?
Well, if the Embers actually come, they could be a pretty dangerous team.
Yeah, probably with Landon. So I'm seeing a ton of watermarks. Is this your work? What does that even say? Alabama smoke?
Ooh,
Crocos Borg? I assume that's a Minecraft YouTube channel or something. The Bull City?
yeah, that has a ton of watermarks on it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Is there going to be watermarks on it? Or will we have to pay to get it? Is it anime? Grim, it says at the bottom, Grim. I see that. At that one, it says Morty Purges. Oh, that's just the thing name. I was thinking maybe it was like a account or company name. So, is this your own work or you work for a company? How does this work? Looking at these, this is screens, cams. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's cool. You see that one, Mason?
Yeah,
I'll
I
pull
did.
up another one like it. It's like that'll pull up as a screen. That'll be like an overlay. That's like at the top. That's a click thing. That one there too. He hasn't said anything. Has he said anything in chat?
No,
So he sort of ghosted us now.
it's been 3 minutes since he said something, which isn't too bad.
I misspelled watermarks. That's fine. So I'm having to look around. Oh, he said yeah, it's his own. He must have left the stream.
Okay.
But so, what are you thinking about all this new stuff? Are you thinking? Are you thinking like or not new stuff, but like should we should we take on Alvin's proposal? Should we look and see what he has, or should I don't know?
Hmm.
It's a little
I'll let that be your decision.
it's a little cartoony.
Yeah.
Y-
Turn off the PlayStation.
Mason, did you see the thumbnail of the live stream?
Hang on, let me check. I'm pretty sure I did.
The
Like when,
little kind of abstract looking thing.
yeah,
Yeah, he said
hold
he
on.
can design something similar to how I designed the thing. So he said that I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I don't know if you saw it, but
I wonder if he could design cards.
oh yes, uh, he said he has a suggestion. So that would be great. I didn't know I was still sharing. I thought I clicked stop sharing. There we go.
But yeah, cards.
This was the um this was the thumbnail, by the way.
Yeah,
It
I just looked it up.
well, hold on.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
I had fun making that. That was actually kind of fun to make. But he's giving a suggestion right now. He said, start with a logo and a custom banner design based on a cartoony version of myself. What do you mean character? He said, um, so Mason, he's suggesting sort of cartoon though.
I don't know.
I'm thinking fairly professional though.
I gotta go try this again.
Is Michael playing Fortnite?
I think so.
So anyway, let's see. We've been on here for over an hour. I probably should turn the light back on. Um, oh my, I don't guess I've wore headphones for this long before, but my ears are numb.
That's funny.
That's never happened before. What do you What are you thinking? Should we rebrand in the future? I mean, we've already sort of done a rebrand. Should we move on with it in the off season and like completely rebrand?
Um, I don't know. Hey, by the way, on the BWL Football channel, it says the home for all the action of SWO Football.
Oh yeah, I'll change that.
But I like doing YouTube activities like this because it keeps the audience entertained.
Yeah, we're gonna make. Oh wow, that's a lot. I did not realize that was so expensive. So we're gonna be making $1 off of the phone cases, and they're all gonna be $11.94 until you get down to no, they're all $11.94 for all the iPhone models.
Golly.
I mean, that's not extremely expensive, but that's not really cheap
To be
either.
selling at a game, yeah.
$12, but I just posted it. Pacific Sharks phone case. You can take a look at it and tell me what you think. Do you know how to get access to that?
No.
So, do you have do you have on the left side, right side, do you have design, captions, QR codes, music, and chat?
Yes.
Click
Wait,
on QR
no.
codes. Are you there?
I think it's taking me to the link.
Okay.
No, I feel. I don't know what it's doing.
So, I can just screen share. Duh. I was
Okay, I got it to work now. Yeah, I see the Pacific Sharks phone case. Ooh, that looks nice.
Here's the store. Let me refresh it. There's the phone case right there.
I see the phone case on here.
Here's the Sharks World Series shirt. That's crazy. A phone case is more expensive than a shirt.
I know.
How
And
come
then
the shirt, the World Series shirt is $10 and the jerseys are 15?
don't ask me.
Which shirt did I use here? Details. Uh what shirt did I use?
Hey Sam,
Yeah.
I gotta go soon.
Okay. That's fine. There's not a whole lot left to talk about. Oh, you got one person that went to the QR code.
It was me.
No, because I went too and didn't count that. Since you're on, I don't think
But I
it'll
didn't
count.
go through the QR code though.
Yeah, so then somebody else must have done it. Alvin, maybe?
Alvin.
Every time you say that, I really want to think of like the
Alvin
Alvin
and
and
the
the
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks when the man scream, Alvin.
That's not funny.
It is to me. Uh
Are these the jerseys we're gonna be
oh
using next year?
yeah. So the reason the difference is that your shirt was a Gildan, 64,000, and the other one was a Gildan 5,000.
Holy crap! So I'm gonna get 5 extra large.
What? So you can look at it. It looks a little droopier and less athletic.
What?
It's more of a casual shirt. The others are more of athletic shirts.
Hey, my grandpa is calling me.
Okay. Do you need to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you, bro.
About missing.
Bye.
So that's that. That was a good live stream. That was a long one too, though. Uh, thanks to Alvin for the suggestions and stuff, and then thanks to Mason for joining us there. I'll get back to you, Alvin, and then hopefully you'll stick with us. Um, a lot of stuff to be looking forward to, and then a lot of stuff upcoming.